Morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. So exciting news, this weekend we are going to go and view some apartments. I'm excited to be back doing this. I did view a couple of places when I first arrived, but ultimately I spoke to an agent and they were like, everything moves so quickly here, you're just going to disappoint yourself if you keep doing this without your documentation in place. But now I'm really hoping that my Emirates ID comes next week, which is probably really wishful thinking, but I'm just hoping and praying. And if it does, I want to know where I want to be and have everything decided so I can just kind of get on with it. I just spent an hour this morning on the balcony here with my book, with my coffee, and it did make me think. I think that a balcony is a non-negotiable. The outdoors are really important to me, even if it's 40 degrees in the middle of summer. We're going to start by viewing on the Corniche. It is the long promenade. The reason I haven't initially thought yeah, I'll live there, because it's a place with a really long stretch I'll be able to walk, run, be very outdoors, is because you kind of have that, and then you have a big road and then high rises, and I didn't think that was my vibe. I need to go and see, and even if it's just an exercise in realizing that it's what I don't want, fine. I'm just excited to be back looking at places. I'm someone that's bad for not doing an awful lot of research before jumping into something sometimes. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we'll be going. Let's go. Great thing about ordering an Uber here is it arrives in 1 minute every single time. So I arrived thinking, this is not for me. I'm in the middle of the city. I could tell from the lobby. I'm in the wrong place. I'm supposed to be at Etihad Towers and I went to Emirates Towers. So I'm now getting another Uber to the right place. This is the second time I've done this to this agent as well. I feel so bad. The first time I was supposed to meet him, I went to the wrong place, so I never met him. Anyway, this is looking better already. I can see palm trees. This is looking a bit more me. So around 10k will start. Thank you. Nice view.
It's living hall is very nice in the heart.
So this is the Emirates Palace,
Yes.
Which is now the Mandarin Oriental, right?
Yes. You can also go there and see, and if you want to rent it out for one day, as a hotel, you can also there.
Really? And the one at the back is
The Emirates Palace, and the back one is the Presidential Palace.
Presidential.
If the president of your country comes and visits Abu Dhabi, he or she will stay there.
Wow.
So, and that is the from Saadiyat.
I need to be the president. I'll try. Does it include window cleaning?
Yes, they do the cleanings.
How often? Come to rest and decompress and have some retail therapy. I've also come to drain the juice because we used to make these at home and I need a little bit of home today. I don't know, I feel sometimes looking at where you're going to live makes you feel not homesick, but just on Saadiyat Island. It's a 10-minute drive from work over there. It makes so much more sense to be there than pay that bit more. And I think it's only the first year, and then from there you figure out what you actually want and need.
Have you registered with us, dear?
Yeah. Hello, so it's actually a couple of days later. I am heading to some other viewings now on Saadiyat Island. I've been to see HR this morning, and we're hopeful that I will get my Emirates ID this week, so I really want to kind of like press on. There's an apartment here that I am interested in, so I just want to make sure I put my head in the door of the office and let them know that I'm interested. Restaurants and brunch spots along this side. Harbour. And then it goes onto the beach. Private beach. This is the worst angle, but I'm at work and I just have to do something. I just got my Emirates ID. Like, what? Honestly, this place, things just happen. Like, you're just like thinking that nothing's happening, and then everything happens in like one day. So life starts now. I really liked the apartment, so I'm gonna get an offer in there. And so much has happened. I hope you don't have all this background noise, but I've had to open the door because I burnt my food. You can hear background noise, it's diggers and stuff outside because they work through the night. It's great, it's joyful. That's my life, is just listening to construction all night. On Saturday, I viewed a few places. So I viewed in 2 locations and various apartments within each location. I decided that area of Abu Dhabi is not for me. Fine. Sunday, I don't know, a bit like emotionally exhausted, I think, on Sunday. I've pretty much like spent my weekends alone. Anyway, today, back at it. I didn't want to go and view the places on Saadiyat Island at the weekend because I knew the office would be closed, and I thought if I go, because I've been to that location before, and I like an apartment there and I want to go for it, I want the office to be open so I can just go straight in, have a conversation with them, see like what I can do without my Emirates ID, whatever. So I decided that that would have to be today. So I went at lunchtime today, viewed a 1-bed. I decided a 1-bed would be more sensible. I can have like a really good sofa bed, so when we have guests and stuff, you know, it'll be fine. I go to HR this morning, Monday morning, first thing, go to HR, I'm like, any updates on the Emirates ID? They're like, oh, it will be in process, you know, hopefully this week you'll get your digital card and next week you'll get your physical card. So I take myself at lunchtime, I go and view the place, I like it, I go to the office, they're like, oh, sure, like you can send an offer now. I was like, oh, I don't need my Emirates ID. They were like, no, just send your passport, Emirates ID can come. If only I knew this. She said, look, you need to get the offer in because if someone comes in before you, like it's theirs, it's first come, first served. So while I was in the office, I was like, no problem, I'll just send the email now. So I sat with her, sent the email, haven't had anything in response, but she did receive the email, she checked. Anyway, come back to work. Work is so busy. I can't tell you, like it's great. I'm loving my job and everything. It's brilliant, but it's really busy. So working away, and I get an email at 4 p.m. like your Emirates ID is here. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Third thing to top it off, things come in threes. My credit card arrived. So I got my debit card last week. Been waiting on my credit card because I went for the Etihad credit card. I want to collect all the points and whatever. And so now I've got my Emirates ID, which means I can leave the country. I can book my flights because I've got my credit card, and hopefully I can sort out my apartment. And it just feels like everything's falling into place. Like I can't wait to have a place that's mine and buy stuff and fill it and make it a home. Like I love all of that stuff. Now all the hard work starts. I can now like convert my license. I can buy a car. I've got to leave the country in 2 weeks for my holiday. Work is crazy. Like it's going to be a really busy couple of weeks, and so in some ways I'm like, I wish I could go back to not having to do anything. So yeah, just wanted to explain all of that and give you a little bit of context to everything. I hope you enjoyed like looking around the places and all of that stuff. I guess next time you'll just be coming with me to get on with everything else that I can now do. So thank you so much for joining me. Really hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please leave any questions or anything in the comments, and I'll see you next time.